Scare the Viking here. Today, I got Techno in the chat, and I think Floof's somewhere in the background.
Hey.
And she left for a little bit. We got Techno at the very minimum. And today, I'll be going through the Backpack Hero game. Last we left off, we started rebuilding a town of sorts, and we get a couple of dives into the dungeon. So with today, we'll be continuing that and seeing what we can get about. Without further ado, I will get in here. Back to the story mode where we had saved. I think we finished up stuff in the town when we left off, so adventuring we go.
Yep.
I guess just the standard one. Okay, a shield, a sword, and a plate of food to start. And away we go. Oh, hey, that bunny. Kill that. But I need to not die also. Just flurry of blows it.
Now we have honey to deal with.
Luckily, I ate the food, so we have space to stick it.
Oh, he's walking up.
There we go.
And down he goes. Level up more inventory space.
Ooh. Okay, spiked helmet is nice.
I mean, it's kind of useless. Thorns is
Regenerative Whitestone Legendary can be used one time each turn on use adjacent weapons get.
so I guess basically grants vampire to weapons adjacent to it.
Interesting. So it
So we
sounds
take the
like...
whetstone for sure.
Yeah, we'll take the whetstone.
And the helmet.
Adjacent weapons get 3 damage this combat, but it's a consumable. Definitely take that
Still don't know what the
helmet.
keys are for. I guess the flower, maybe?
Yeah, I think I'll be taking... just have a bunch of thorns from this. Maybe there'll be locked things later that would be more useful for... pile of money. Maybe useful in events.
It's the bird.
So it takes one to use it. Jason weapons get healing.
So I wonder if that makes you heal when you use them.
I don't know. Just to shield up past them.
Yeah, it's gonna have to take all your defenses though.
Each turn. On use, heals 1 HP. So it just makes a heal 1. And then I wonder if that... it doesn't go away at the end.
So it sticks around.
Can be used one... yeah. Side note, doesn't boost like the damage or anything, but it just makes healing.
Yeah,
So
means you could scale.
So yeah, I can use it once a turn, so essentially
And Bird's
slowly
trying to,
drain.
yeah.
Yeah, I see. He's gonna get whacked. So yeah, that's interesting. This item floats. When the turn ends, creates static in the space below. Unused, deal 2 damage to self, but it destroys it. So if I don't destroy it, it'll make more of itself.
Yeah, or you could take 2, just bite the bullet, take 2 damage, and heal it back up from your sword.
We had shield because of this, so 1 damage. Honestly, this run, I don't think we'll worry so much about if we take damage.
Yeah, since we have a reliable way of healing.
That right there is 6 health. The longer a battle goes on, the more healing I can do. So I can just keep boosting this. No wonder this is legendary. I wonder if it sticks between battles.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything about it going away at the end of combat, but at the same time, if it doesn't, it'd be way too overpowered. Welcome back.
Hey, Floof. More space. Yeah, it does go away at the end of battle.
Alright. So it doesn't scale too far, but...
Provide sunlight to items in this row.
Alright, so that's good if we had this sunlight set.
So yeah, this is row instead of column for...
Basically that little sun, but for rows instead. And you have a bunch of consumables. So we have 1 permanent and a whole bunch of consumable.
I guess on that note, I might as well take the solar panel in case we run across some
in case we run across our favorite shivs.
And then damage knife is nice.
Yeah, it's got 2 uses at least, and we can put it in so it gets affected by the whetstone.
3 uses.
3 uses, yeah. Not 2.
And then... little kunai never hurt.
Probably rearrange it so that it's next to the whetstone too.
At this point, this doesn't really matter where it's at, so...
Yeah, we don't have anything boosted by it at the moment.
Chest of valuables. Acidic potion. Frying pan. If it's in the top row, it's if it's not in the top row, it's disabled. Each turn, add 3 block. Cleaver, 4 damage. If it kills a non-summon enemy, +1 damage from combat. Diagonal, 6 damage destroyed. Can at least have it for now.
Get a helmet.
Consumable in the way. We can at least do that. the energy cost for this turn.
They're all kind of crap, honestly.
Yeah. Most I could say is maybe the club, but even then, we don't have the kind of energy for.
Yeah,
Or the
club's
real
only good if
space
you're doing
for-
like a energy build.
I think we'll pass on all this. Is it new guy?
Oh, it's a new character.
Master of Archery, yes, it says. There are good things I'll be able to stop by. I guess it'll at least show back up to the town later.
Yep, guess so.
Alright, we got food from our farm.
Yay! Now your people won't starve.
Snail. Each combat adds 12 block. So I guess when he gets 12 to start, no matter what, I guess.
Guess so.
He plans on hitting heavy. I'm just gonna shield up a little bit.
And start getting your healing ready up.
We'll summon an enemy.
So he's being a summoner now.
Knock that off. He's summoned another snail. No experience for killing him. This guy wants to add regeneration to somebody.
Yeah. Let's just take out the big guy.
Our cowardly will flee if only cowardly enemies remain.
So take out the master and the minions will run away. And he doesn't drop any XP anyway, so.
Yeah. More space. The regular white stone. Adjacent weapons get
That's a
3
rough
damage
one.
this turn. Interesting.
However, this one's only for this turn, while
I guess this works.
guess so.
Money. Experience. Triangle mouse. This is my territory. What is this? Why do all surface dwellers say that? Form of reading. That of my home in the bug village. Around the dungeon, do you think you could help me and friends and Hill explore deeper reaches of it? It's my home, you're trespassing. Is that a magic backpack you're wearing? So I think this would be one of the other playable characters.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you what I can do. I guess I have to beat them. And she's a summoner. Space. They're having trouble now. Oh. So she refuses to come with us, though we beat the shit out of her. Oh, hey, this guy. Armor. Eh, you can have this thing. And he gives us 3. For each column to the right. Each row above. I'm gonna place it low if I want actual effectiveness out of it. And for each item below, +2 block. But if I take damage, items below are disabled for a turn. That one being a bit of a risky one. Especially given the way we've been playing.
Yeah. You should probably shift things around so that the solar panel's under it.
Yeah, I was gonna say the solar panel. Put this rose of thorns.
Actually, if you move to the swords, you can get the longer row, and then we could also put like the mug under it too.
Figure out a good way to maneuver some of this.
Regenning thing to the left, move the sword up a space. And you can put the boots back down there.
That works.
Should have quite a bit of defense coming in now.
Yeah, because this gives 3 now. This is gonna give... Yeah, I'd say that works out pretty good.
6 block per turn. Yeah, you got lots of block and thorns coming in.
Chest of valuables. Don't mind if we do. Oh, hey, sunflower shiv.
Look who finally showed up.
Old coins.
Right, if we switch the thorns and the...
Yeah, switch those two. I can put that there. It gets a little extra damage. Coins. Sells for extra treasure in the haversack. Don't mind if we do. So Jason weapons get... Yeah,
You don't really have a
it's gonna
space
be
for it.
in my inventory, but it's not gonna do anything. Maybe I can sell it later if I don't ditch it. A whole bunch of these guys. Even the back looks like you'll do the worst.
Yeah, seems like their leader.
Damage. 20 there. Not enough for a kill, so...
We are going to want to use the shield. Which gives us enough. And we just go stab him. And shiv. Now just the guy in the front's attacking and he doesn't have enough damage, so...
Yeah. Now we got a little bit of regen online, too.
And if you wipe out him, the problem being all of that defense he's got there.
Yeah, too much. Spikes killed him.
Yay!
Yeah, spikes are growing steady too, because 3, 4 a turn.
Yeah. We're basically building a tank build here.
They can't really do much against me. Below adds a block. So this is if I'm on fire, make
Yeah, light
everybody
everybody
else.
else on fire too. So if you have a way of setting yourself on fire, you can just burn all the enemies.
And there are some items that do so. Part of me wants to put this where my rough white stone is, but the problem is
Yeah.
putting everything else somewhere.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I don't think anything's worth really swapping. At most, maybe throw that letter out, throw you in. It won't do a
At least get you a couple
ton,
points.
but yeah.
Should get you 14 shield per turn instead of 12.
Yeah. It's the only thing I can really think of doing. Oh, there's a merchant. Rocket Silo. Legendary. Can be used one time each combat. On use, creates a rocket in this column.
So it generates rockets.
Generates rockets, which are a very hefty hit.
Mm-hmm.
Cornucopia is good for food for the village.
But it's also 2 spaces. And you don't have much inventory.
I'd have to kick some shit out. Well, I can easily sell the drink.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I don't know what else I'd get rid of.
Yeah, the rest of that stuff's pretty good.
I could probably deal with leaving the leather cap. So if we sell that, and I sell the hat, move the coins up, and that gets us that. And as interesting as this looks, we do not have space for it.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty big.
Yep. Might as well go see this, just and then this next one should be boss fight time.
Yep. We'll see if boss can get past your defense.
Rooster. He's the guy that gets buffier and buffier the more I whack him.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to use that. Well. These first bits, he ain't even able to get past the shielding. And honestly, by the time he is able to get past the shielding, I might be able to out-heal whatever damage he's doing. So I'm just slowly boosting how much I heal. Plus the spikes are helping.
Mm-hmm. And finish it.
With full health. The cheese. Now I gotta drop something to take the cheese.
Spike grows, maybe?
Yeah. There we go. Basically threatened. Now, there's the random guy we found down there.
Mm-hmm.
More dignified. About this ancient art, I offer this training. Archery lessons. Start with these items. Fires first arrow in each row to the right, +1 energy cost this turn. Projectile for each empty space to the right, plus damage on use, 2 damage. Empty space to the right, +1 damage on use, and then the shield. Basics, we can expand knowledge of those arrows. Okay. Interesting. Who are you? Interesting. Standard runes in the dungeon to see items to help it get started. Okay. Okay.
So that's what we need those things for.
To open new depths in the dungeon. Interesting. Key to deep caves. And if I hit done. Interesting. Deep cave. Beneath the cribs, a strange rocky area holds many secrets. So now we can get farther. Interesting. Start with the spiked helmet, knight's armor, adjacent diagonal shields, and armor get +2 block, liquid armor, but no actual shield. Interesting.
Start with a bunch of passive armor but have no way of active.
Stuff if we had proper decorations around the store. Try these. Commercial decoration. Commercial decoration pot. Okay. Okay. Schoolhouse is expensive. Then again, now that I think about it, I haven't sold stuff yet, so. Or actually. I wonder if it's a case of I have to have these items to unlock these ones. So, like, finish a run with
And
some
happen
of
to have
these.
one of those.
Yeah. That's probably what it is, given how that Lost Spark one went. Alright. So that are guaranteed, just need to be sold. I mean, I guess technically I could sell everything because I don't have anything special towards right now. This gets me a little bit, don't have enough hammers for a lot of things. I know if I can destroy these, it'll make more things for me. I think I ought to just place a house or two just to get things. If I can. No, I can only afford the one. Essentially boosts the efficiency, so I guess things sell for more now. So now do archery or the protector. I'm interested to see how this run plays out.
Alright.
Same backpack as before. No proper shield, but we got a good amount of armor, so... Yeah, 9 to start off. That's new. Wealthy. When defeated, adds 5 gold. Interesting. It sounds like I want to beat the ever-loving out of him.
You're gonna be taking some damage here. It's not really out.
Yeah. Well, it's either that or I drink my potion immediately. Which I guess would negate it for this turn.
It's a one-time use.
Yeah.
You could wipe out the bee immediately. We have enough damage for that.
I'd still end up taking damage at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
you'd still take 5 damage, but it would take a lot less than that 8 from him.
I'm kind of thinking I just chug this. I'm gonna get more loot at the end of the battle anyway.
Alright.
So they won't be able to hurt me. Beat the snot out of that bee. We'll have to take that bat out. I have enough defense, so I don't even have to worry this turn.
Yep, and you can take the bat out now.
Reorganize now to claim this. I don't know where this explosive came from.
It's too big to fit in our inventory right now anyways.
I guess it was just the one turn that I could have got a bomb, I guess. I don't know
Yeah, I saw something else pop up like that last run too.
I didn't even notice that was a thing, so I guess some enemies have like a kill them reward.
I guess so.
And this guy can't do crud to us, so...
All he's able to do is hurt himself. Shiv. It says there's a reorganize button at the top.
Scratch the enemy for 3 damage, costs 1 energy. I didn't know I had those buttons.
Oh, so that's what that thing was talking about when it said scratch.
Yeah, I don't know.
It does look like it takes all your energy to reorganize. But
at the same
time, hey, we now have a free 2 damage each turn.
No damage.
Spike. More spaces to put things.
This goes up there now. Lucky ring is nice.
Yep, lucky ring is nice. Thorns. Those boots are pretty nice.
Each adjacent structure. I don't know what counts as structure.
Yeah, as far as I've ever seen, this brick is the only structure we've come across. I feel like that missile launcher mortar was probably one too.
Maybe. Yeah, ring of that thorns will help, and then...
Yep, and then the boots for that extra defense if we shift the armor setup.
Because this also... Adjacent and diagonal shields and armor get +2 block. So that gives
now we have
that
more
an
coming
extra, and then this has the extra +3 rows above, so... And I'd say that's done with that.
Yep.
So I guess I'm gonna have to watch for that more often.
Money. Now generate 14 defense. Just go kick the bee out of here. Shiv. Now we stab you.
My road is on fire.
Yay, more slots. Move down 2 there to get the boots down a step. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make them a little more powerful.
Box of nails. Loot.
Oh wait, but at the same time that also moves it away from the chest plate.
This. Oh yeah, it makes it just so far that it... Eesh. Yeah. More but less at the same time.
I think it's actually losing more than gaining by going down there.
4 block. 5 block, yeah. Just ever so slightly.
It's 2 from the armor and only 1 from going down.
Sun Sword. For each sunlight, +4 to burn. On use, 9 damage. A little too much there, but... Yeah. If I had sunlight, it'd add burn to things. Other than that, more damage than my
Deals
thing.
more damage in the default sword.
Damage. That's the lesser version of this thing.
Just a weaker version.
On use, damage adds luck.
If that sun weren't so huge.
Yeah. And box of nails is just a bunch of construction, which need.
Which is the one you're generally waiting on.
So, yeah.
Alright.
I'd say that's pretty good. Goodbye, sword. Bomb crab.
Almost killed him.
Interesting.
We got a helmet. And that would work pretty well with our build.
Setup, yeah.
Just move the shiv down and put the helmet there.
We'll use my energy first.
I don't know if you can use the reorganize after using energy though.
Oh.
Since it took all your energy to reorganize.
Costs 3 energy, okay. Okay,
Yeah,
so we'll... Alright. Luck ring can go down here, this goes up there. That's a lot more shield, plus it gets that boost, so...
So it gives us an extra 6 defense every turn. Which would bump us up into 20 defense each turn, I believe.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna smack against your thorns a couple times.
And, you know, I'm just gonna use this because it adds luck.
Alright. The max HP ring is pretty meh, because it doesn't actually give you the health.
Treasure.
Coins.
Throw a key in there.
Call it good.
Yep. Let's see what the event is.
A chef.
Around a snout, you can to eat, I might as well give you my cleaver. Trade food for a cleaver. I don't really care for cleaver, and I don't have food, so...
E.
Yeah, I don't have food, so I can't. Though it looks like it's open that I could come back to him if I found.
So if we find food over here.
Alien weapon, uncommon, 6 damage, makes more at the end of combat.
Not as good as our sun sword.
Fire stars, just a fire star, floats. For each sunlight adds block. Yeah, no. None of the things there are any decent for us, so... Red snail. They can't hurt me, but that slime is going to be annoying if I don't.
Yep. We just stab him, because we don't really have anything else we can do except stab.
Creates goo in adjacent spaces, destroys all adjacent hazards. When destroyed, destroys adjacent hazards. Okay. So what I'm hearing is... things are fully gooped up, they don't work, so...
Probably put it over that key, or...
I wanted to put them close by, cause... Let's see.
Now we can knock that thing out because it's annoying with the shiv. And focus our actual attacks on the other guy.
You live, but you'll kill yourself, so...
And you'll never be able to pierce this defense.
Conductive, each turn adds block, adds 2 mana to connected mana network.
Don't really know how to use mana though.
And adds 3 block if it's in the top row.
Which we do have a top row slot, so... Now we get
Rough weight
5 out of it. Put it next to our sword.
liquid armor.
Emergency defense if they're too powerful. And that should do it.
Interesting.
Map is pretty big this time around.
Yep. Lots of things to get at. Muskrat, bigger cowardly.
Worth 8 XP, but will run away if you don't kill him first.
So what I'm hearing is it's time to murk him.
Yep.
These guys can't hurt me, so go
Yeah,
to
you have
town.
a whetstone.
I forgot to use the whetstone.
Could have killed him if you did.
Eh, he killed himself anyway. Gonna use the whetstone. Just that 25 defense a turn.
More
Proto
boots.
Mana Stone. Mysterious relic pulses with power.
Ooh, that sounds important.
Someone in Haversack will know more. Okay, goodbye liquid
It should
armor will
Oh,
be...
armor, okay.
Volatile potion on use 30 damage. Interesting. For each row above block. If I had some more space, I wouldn't mind doubling up on the boots by putting like a pair down here,
Yeah.
but
You don't really have much we want to scrap.
I think we're good. Merchants selling stuff. What do you got? Archangel armor, legendary. Adjacent helmets get an extra block. Adjacent footwear get -1 block. Each turn add 2 block. Add 2 haste to self.
Well, we do have a lot of helmets, but how does that compare to our
X
actual armor?
additional block when blocking.
We don't have anything to block though, so...
Yeah. Poison whetstone. 1 time each turn adds poison to self. Weapons in this row get +3 poison this combat.
Ooh.
Based off a row aspect, so if I moved things around a little bit. So
Yeah,
like
it does poison you to do it, but...
here's the kind of thing I'm thinking. So if I move like that and have the poison where that key was, it would technically hit both of these.
Yep.
Also, he has multiple rough white stones.
Yeah, if you wanted to just buff everything.
And it's a this combat bit,
You
so
could probably sell the key too.
it could stack.
Yep, though it does give you a poison each time you use it, so...
Yeah, but 1 poison is 1 damage.
Yep.
Which the shields might just counteract. So, common adds haste and weak. No, thank you. I think we're good, though we may come back to him for a white stone if we really, you know...
Yeah. XP.
Spin the wheel, win a prize, thank me later. Joker Cleaver. On use, turns clockwise. Deals 7 damage. Above cleaver is used. So if I have a bunch of cleavers, it chain uses them.
So, if you had a bunch of these and just stacked them all on top of each other.
So it'll show me the thing on the cleaver, and then it doesn't want to show me the thing on anything
It's like, okay,
else.
this is all you get to look at. That looks like Excalibur over there.
Well, it says I get to spin for free, so...
Yep. Let's see what we get.
The Joker Cleaver. Curses.
Figures.
You have been cursed by an item. You must take it with you, or it will replace new items that you discover. To escape it, the item must be destroyed, or must be cleansed of curses. So, it's a cursed cleaver. Fuck. And then I can spin for 3 gold.
Yeah, but if all these items are cursed, that's gonna be annoying.
I'm gonna give it one more. Hopefully it's not.
Excalibur.
What is Earthstone Blade? Legendary item is heavy. For each row below, plus 3 damage. On use, deals 5 damage. Item is heavy, so it'll sink to the bottom. But if there's any space below it, it gets extra
So I think
damage.
how it would work is if you have, like, you see how you got your little poison whetstone in the row there?
Yeah.
If you were to turn it sideways and prop it there, it wouldn't be able to sink any farther.
Potentially. I would have to move, like, everything
Yeah,
around.
just to test it out.
5, but for rows below, that could make it much more damage than this. You know what? I'd be willing to move things around and try to, well...
Yeah, just to see how it works.
It's 4 long, so...
yeah.
I would have to separate the chest from the rest of this.
Just a temporary measure to see if it does work that way.
You know what? Yeah, we'll just pull these out. So, yeah... Deals 14 damage.
For a 1 energy cost.
Another thing I want to test is... No, it would crush those out of the way. So it would have to be on a lip like that.
Yep, that's the only way to use it.
Which is nice, don't get me wrong. But unfortunately, I don't think my bag's set up for it right now.
Yeah. Also got this cursed cleaver we have to deal with too.
Yeah. I'll probably end up just throwing my rows out for the time being.
Yeah, just to get it over here so it doesn't bug us anymore.
And then I don't know how to get rid of the curse.
Maybe somebody's hazard can do it for us.
You know what? Merchant. You have this. Consumable must be played on an item. Move removes status effects on self. Items plate. Items, this is plate.
So we could
on
use
or
this to get rid of the cursed item.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, yeah.
Probably could ditch the luck ring, maybe. Because we'd have to have it in the same time as we're doing a battle.
We've got to do it at the same time as a battle.
We'd have to have both of them.
You know what? I'll consider we have enough treasure as much as I'd like to take it.
The nails are the only thing we're really short on.
Do that.
Then we can get rid of this thing.
Next time I'm in a fight, I guess. Let's see what's over here, I guess. I'm a member of the patrol. Alley Longo. Well, we could technically get a shield from here.
Alright, let's see what he's got.
Rare. Add 7 block. Adjacent weapons get 1 damage this combat. Unfortunately, it's big, and we don't have space for it.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Another helmet.
I'm thinking I throw away this shoe hat.
Yeah.
And because it loses a little bit of block, but that's a lot of spike. Don't really care about a lot of this other shit. I wish I could get rid of that.
As soon as we can find a combat, we can burn it.
Yeah, so it has to be a combat. This is just that spin a wheel, and this is merchant. We're not.
To the next floor.
Yeah. Which is a boss fight. Oh, Queen Bee.
So the summoner.
Yeah, she didn't get to do much last time.
Yep. Well, first let's go burn this stupid thing.
Yeah, that just straight up got rid of it. Technically gets rid of any status effects that were on me, but there weren't any.
Yep. We just wanted to get rid of this cursed thing.
I should have used this first. Oh well.
Oh yeah. Oh well. Let's get some poison on our weapons.
Okay, so the poison does bypass the shield, so
Yeah, kind of figured.
I'll ping myself a little bit here and there with it, but at the same time...
But it's also per combat, so the poison that you get lingers.
Yeah, so I'm slowly boosting these way up.
At the cost of 1 HP from yourself each turn.
I can deal with a few HP loss.
Yeah, to be able to stack poison on here.
Because they can't even get past my shield right now. Meanwhile, that was a lot of poison put on the Queen Bee herself.
And every time you click that thing, you get an extra 3 per strike.
Yeah, so like 9. Plus, this also is 9, so... Because I've got them lined up right.
Queen
How about honey can go there. And these are all cowardly, so I just gotta kill her. Yeah, she's gonna
And she's
die
already
of poison. At this point, now it's just to make sure they don't get me, so...
Stab her.
Stab you a couple times. Yeah. That took like 3 damage and...
And that was all self-inflicted.
Just valuables. Spark.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And I gotta get this in here somehow. We'll just ditch this random leather cap to create enough space.
Move the spark.
Yeah. There we go. We've already sold a leather cap before, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
And all these people with quests. Something to say. A few missions to keep you busy. Start with these items. You must keep them the entire run. When combat ends, select the common item to be duplicated.
Interesting.
So, and then I also get these after the run ends. Rewards, Lost Spark, and the run ends after. I guess there's another mission after. Yeah. Interesting. New quest, Windmill. Don't start with standard items, just start with these items. You start with these items, you must keep them the entire run. Windmill, energy carries between turns.
Ooh, that's a pretty nice
I
relic.
could stack some. Run ends after Area 1. Verdant energy, legendary accessory each turn. Moves to a random space above and combat ends this turn. Each turn moves to a random space above. I wonder if that means I can't move it? Combat.
I don't know.
Oh no, it moves every turn. Combat ends, turns around. Ah. There's definitely some interesting bits there. And she wants random items that I think we have some of to hand her. She just wanted something in general.
Just in armor in general, I got tons of that.
Creates 10 building materials while you're in the dungeon. Research armor and shields here for each military decoration and efficiency. Weapon, have a dagger. Military research building creates treasure.
Eh?
And I didn't have a consumable for the tavern.
That blacksmith is going to be essential.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll have to come back to her. Random mole. Find an item in the dungeon beneath. Just have it. But you aren't done adventuring. That's where we come in. I'll bring any items back to Haversack.
Oh.
Carries items
So when we
between-
have those items that are meant to be sold in town, you can find this dude,
or just
shove it
in
to
general,
him, and he'll take it
yeah.
to town.
Even if you're defeated, this is a great way to make sure your stuff is held. So he is a drop-off point for anything I want to keep up here. That is nice. Most males can detect magical items, yet I feel a strong presence from you. You sense magical items. Do you have anything magical on you right now? I don't think there was anything magical on
Magic
us.
core thingy we picked up?
Oh, maybe that's what it's considered. Relic pulses with power, yeah. Wait a second. Someone like this? Close exposure to this item may have unforeseen consequences. Most mammals experience a stomachache. For some of you, the close contact can lead to hidden knowledge. You may start finding magical items all throughout the dungeon. If we had a magical museum, we could research more magical items. Creates treasure while in the dungeon, research magic items. A little practice magic, here's a quest for ya. Conductive, 6 damage. On first use this turn, adds a mana to connected mana network. Mana stone, conductive, broken ring, and conductive on use adds 4 block. That costs a mana. So use the staff to make mana for the ring to make block. You can still find plus magic that runs after area 1. New unlock. Unstable mana. 10 damage to all enemies but destroyed. Invite my friend. Real extra stuff. Magic backpack. Okay, so this also leads into unlocking another person. Interesting. And some of these people, I guess, aren't in town. I don't know. But, store... I think just a matter of sell all, because I don't think there was anything special I needed at the moment. And then on these people, wherever he's hiding. I guess I have to unlock more before I can actually give this to him. Build mode. There's a crap ton to build now. Oh, we have enough people now. Some of these I might be able to destroy. I know there was... yeah. This one's for 20. I can take that. Some of these smaller piles I can break down and get some bits from. This will help building nicely. That makes a big difference. Alright, now back to the building.
Probably the blacksmith to get those.
Yeah, blacksmith is going to be first. What did...
I want some military stuff, it said.
military stuff is,
I've only got commercial ones unlocked.
yeah. I'm trying to put some of them, like, farther or closer based off of, you know...
Yeah.
Magical mushroom, one's holy. that takes a lot of treasure. Yeesh.
Yeah.
In fact, a couple of them take a lot of treasure. Barracks, research weapons there. Also wants military
Military, so
decoration.
we'd go down to the blacksmith.
If I'm lucky, I can kind of place some of them to like overlap a little bit.
Yeah, so you
Close
put
enough.
one. Yeah, so you put it in one slot and.
I don't know. This has its stuff. I didn't think about some of these like as close as I should have, but you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Let's see what we've got going on. So a cleaver and a luck ring gives Jack Cleaver. Cleavers seem like it's a case of you use one and they kind of chain use potential.
Yeah.
2 lizard blades and 150 treasure. Lizard king sword. Adjacent weapons give -1 to energy cost as combat, minimum of 1. Luck ring and a shiv turns into a lucky shiv. On kill adds great luck.
Ooh. That sounds amazing.
Club can get turned into a mace, which deals significantly more damage, slow and weak, with no
And gets
boosting
rid of its.
cost.
Yeah.
Though 2 every time.
Costs more to get go.
Queen Cleaver, so uncommon Cleaver plus Cleaver and Treasure.
Yeah, cleavers are definitely about activating more cleavers.
Yeah, Fox Rapier. Yeah, that's block. Adjacent diagonal shields get extra block. And it gives regular Rapier. When attacked, +7 damage until used. Club plus something melee. Complete this research and the item that is any rarity melee turns into a spike club. Doesn't have the boost, it's not as damaging, doesn't do the weak, but doesn't scale the energy, adds slow. Throwing star turns into a stacking star. Creates a shuriken in the place. So 3 damage, and then creates a shuriken.
Yeah, so basically 2 uses out of it.
Paladin Sword. An item that is any rarity curse.
So if we hadn't destroyed the one cursed item.
Yeah. Venom Sword. Does damage equal to 100% of current poison on you, Steel. So you have to be poisoned
Yeah.
for it to do something.
Deals damage based on how much poison you have.
Weapon rack. Military decoration.
Alright.
Have to have a bunch of weapons and some stuff. King Cleaver. All adjacent cleavers are used. Smoke Dagger. To complete this research, 75 food, some treasure, and a rare weapon. Can be used 1 time each turn. On use, deal 4 damage and 4 damage.
So hits twice.
Circus Club.
Basically double shift.
On use, deal 10 damage. Hurts 2 damage to self. -2 damage this turn. +1 damage to self this turn. Doesn't cost anything. Does high damage, but hurts myself. And the more times I use it in a turn, the
Yep,
less
the less
damage
damage it does,
and
the more it
to
hurts
me.
you.
Interesting. Chop sword plus energy cost for this turn. So machete turns into a chop sword.
Yeah, not sure how you would.
This one it's a 0. So
Oh,
free
it doesn't have a
cost
limit to how you
start.
use it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so 8 damage, free cost to start, and then every time I use it after that, it costs energy.
Mm-hmm.
Dagger. Deal 8 damage and 2 poison to enemy 1 time a turn. I could just... Well, no, I don't have enough stuff.
Yeah,
So
not enough hammers.
need to find a lance for that. A rare weapon. 1 damage. When turn ends, 16 damage this combat. Takes a lot of energy to use, but every time I use it, it gets a big buff to how much damage it does next time I use it.
Mm-hmm. But at the end of each turn, it gets stronger. So if you just kind of stall out for a bit, you can suddenly stab for massive damage.
Well, I have to use it for... Or actually, no, it just says when turn ends, so the longer the battle goes on, the more devastating that becomes. Dueling sword, 1 time each combat, deals 25 damage, and if I take damage, the item is refreshed and can be used again this combat. So basically...
It's really hard. If somebody smacks you, you can smack them back.
And it hits hard. Golden Shiv can be used 1 time each turn, deals 2 damage, on kill, plus 2 gold. On kill creates shurikens in each empty space in this row and column. 6 damage. Interesting. Wooden sword can be turned into wooden blade. Basically, same thing,
shorter.
Smaller size. Grapple can be used 1 time each turn. On use, pulls back most enemy to front of group.
Means there's probably weapons out there that'll
That
be
are
based
like
on the enemy's possession.
Yeah, well, to be fair, some of the things like, say, the rockets say they go until they hit something kind of thing, which basically say they'll hit whoever's in front row. And this would make it so you could adjust. I don't really have anything to do with this stuff now, but it's nice to know about.
Yeah.
And then the blacksmith has shield bits. Buckler can be used 1 time each combat to gain a crap ton of block.
Basically, a lesser shield potion that's reusable.
Steel-toed boots are heavy. Weapons in the column get plus 1 damage. For each row above this, more block. So basically, the boots
Better version of leather
and they
boots.
boost
Weapons that are above them too.
Slat shields is basically just a different shield they give us to
And
start
a shield
lot.
that we get for some of the side quests.
Right gauntlet. Item is heavy for each column to the left, plus block. So basically the other side's glove. Ninja costume. Each turn adds dodge to self. Turn ends removes 100% of all block on self.
So you can't use block, but you get dodge.
Rose mask. 1 time each time. Combat, if not in the top row, is disabled on use. Dodge to self. Mirror. Adds 6 block. Remove 2 spikes from enemy. Removes 2 rage from enemy. So makes the enemy a lot more hurtable. Little buckler on use 6 block. Left gauntlet, basically the left glove, but heavy. And I guess it goes about column versus... I don't know. Tower shield, armor to the left gets extra block, plus it gives block. Jason diagonal armor gets a boost of block, plus blocks. Iron helmet. Jason armor gets a block. If this is not in the top row, disabled, but gives... Deal 2 damage to all enemies. On scratch, the item is used. unused, 2 damage, but it's only used if I scratch. Feather cap for each row below, 2 block. Wands in the column give plus damage for each row below. That's what damage to scratch for each adjacent or diagonal ring. Scratch deals plus damage. On take damage adds block. Unused 10 block plus 1 energy to the cost for this turn. Interesting bits. I don't know who you are or where you came from.
It's Doug, apparently.
Local carpenter. Creates 5 building materials while in the dungeon. Must be near the woods for each natural decoration.
Okay. Makes more building materials.
Side note, we've somehow gone up to 25 people.
Nice, now you can go destroy more stuff.
All these broken down bits and babs, not that big one. Somehow I missed that one earlier. Well, that gets us some more stuff to work with. So, sawmill has to be near the woods. Why not? That seems like it ought to be good.
Yep.
Somehow or another we got up to 30 now. Which means these old shit show houses can go now.
And you Thanos snap all these old houses out of existence.
All these broken down. That's our normal houses. All that's left is a few big things that take 45. Not quite enough to put down anything outside of maybe a few houses. And then I guess those, which not that helpful at the moment. Put a couple houses just to... or one house. Houses get expensive. Guess I can put a farm.
Get a bit more food generation.
There, that ought to help with everybody's hunger.
Yep.
So yeah, now I'll make a bunch of food while I'm in the dungeon, so to speak. With any luck, that'll help continue with some stuff. For each farmland tile nearby. I'm guessing that's something I'll be able to do later.
Probably.
adventuring. So do we want to mess with mana? We want to see what this coral thing is.
I think archery, because it's the next one in line.
Alright. So, shield, bow, arrow, arrow. Though, given the description of the arrow, it kind of sounds like fires first arrow in each row to the right. So maybe something more like that. +1 energy cost this turn. And then this
And then it will fire both arrows. So.
deals 3 damage.
Deals more damage the more empty space you have to the right.
Yeah, so see how this plays out. Yeah, so it does in fact do both. And it adds an
Fire it.
energy.
Yeah. It
every
starts for
time.
free, but each time you use it, it gets more expensive.
I'll be taking damage, but that's fine. That gets rid of him. Yeah, I guess that just kind of shits on that thing's damage.
Yeah. More range for the arrows. Alright, if you shift the shield over to the right, then we can upgrade the bow.
I don't know if bow counts as weapons, because these are what counts as weapon,
Interesting.
which is kind of smack dab in the middle of where the shield goes.
Yeah.
I would consider a rose of thorns, but even that's just kind of...
Yeah. I'd probably just shove it next to the shield, take the snack and just use it. Well, I guess that's energy, not healing.
I mean, I could use it at like the very beginning of a match just to
Yeah.
start off something. Like to take the white stone, but I don't think it really does anything for us right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's that.
Yeah. This particular run, we're gonna want to keep our backpack kind of light.
Different items, same rarity. I don't think I have anything of a rarity.
Yeah, I think we've only got commons.
So, like... Now it costs 3, which is too much, but I have enough for a shield, so...
Oh yeah. You can at least stop taking damage.
Guess I might as
All
well
right.
open up a little bit of space for me to have some more passive bits.
Yeah, true. Luck ring, I guess.
Nobody's attacking, so...
Fire on the knife. Nothing particularly good here. So you can't use it on the one that it itself is.
Yeah. Well... yeah, we got in a good bit of stuff. And I have a little bit for everything over there, so...
Yep.
They have a cleric.
A lot of attackers.
Yep, when I'm running something that doesn't really defend.
You do 12 damage per shot, so 2 shots would take out that bat. Or 14 now. Right, backpack upgraded again.
Heal myself.
Unless you can use a shield. Cleric is attacking you.
Yeah, cleric gets shot. accessory weapon, rare, unique. On use, deal 3 damage. Item this is played on are refreshed and can be used again this turn.
So it goes over top of things.
So yeah, pretty much what I'm looking at is those ones that are like, you can only use once per. Because of how rare that thing is, I'm gonna take that. And then we'll take that, but I plan on using it before I use this.
Yeah.
So
Just immediately use it. Heal up that little bit. Get some energy.
start taking like one-offs to just kind of chuck it.
Yeah, the consumables, since we have all these slots emptied.
Haversack Hill.
Seems important.
And that's a luck ring.
Yep.
So these are going in the inventory. There's a shop. Whimsy Wand. Projectile. Conductive. Each turn removes 2 mana from connected mana network. Adjacent items are used if no
Given
mana
how
is
its
connected,
positioning
destroyed. Adjacent items are used, and if no mana is connected, it is destroyed.
Yep. So you'd have to have things set up in advance.
That's just another bow.
Yep.
Selling one of these. And I guess with my farms, it's not as needed.
Yeah. Quite a bit of food getting generated as it is.
That guy's doing a lot of damage, but that guy's
cowardly.
Cowardly, he's lucky.
Oh.
Yeah. So defeat him, get a lot of luck. But he's the kind that would probably run away just because.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving it on top of something is how you activate it. So I wasted an energy there, accidentally doing that. Also, I think it dealt 3 damage to me.
I don't think so.
Maybe, I don't know. Thought things were on him.
No, it's been locked onto the guy in the front.
Okay, so maybe it's 15 damage. Okay, maybe it did do it to him.
Killed with a cup.
This item has use in Haversack Hill.
Another one of these.
Salami. Heals 20. removes 2 Oh,
Yeah. It's an
Heals a
very
lot.
emergency,
yeah, heals a lot,
Healing
but
item.
removes max health.
which is generally not a good thing to do.
Tasty fly, accessory rare, rats don't eat flies. This sounds like something to take back with me, though.
Yeah, if we could just find that mole guy, that'd be great.
Yeah. The legendary healing stone. We'll take the fly. Take some random salami, I guess.
That's this guy.
I guess we just got experience.
He actually is dead this time.
Would
Okay,
you
so
like some salami,
some salami.
sir?
It's not good for your health.
He gave me a fish. Adds 8 haste to self.
Interesting.
Armor potion and haste and weak. Why not? They're all consumables. Boss. Ferret King. I don't think I've fought him yet. What's your
Just
gimmick,
be
sir?
himself.
You'll get 24 experience for defeating...
It's pretty hard.
Haste makes block bigger block.
Yep. Your normal shield would be able to block his attack pretty efficiently.
Yeah, I was thinking more just to clear out this for the arrows.
Yeah, alright.
He ain't getting through 40 some odd block, plus I get to do full attack on him. Summon an enemy.
So we don't need to defend this turn, so we just shoot in the face.
Oh, he summons big guys. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I have a lot of shield.
Just enough.
Yeah. Just kind of keep wailing on him for what I can, and...
Guitar.
I'll just... yeah. Basically just 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
You guys try to do something? Interesting. Just gonna summon another.
It's like, okay, we're not dealing enough damage, we need more minions.
Take damage here.
Yeah.
So I don't know when, but my HP went up to 45.
I'm not sure when that happened either.
Maybe one of the level ups. Also, all the guys he summons are cowardly, so when,
Yeah, they're minions, so if the big guy dies...
Yeah. And I don't get experience for them because they're summons, so...
Yep.
Lost Spark.
Yay.
Fletcher. Creates food, research bow and arrows, military. Doesn't really highlight anything on people. Let's see what we can do. Oh, shakes when you walk. Interesting. So we start with these items.
With whetstones, something we already like to use.
Accessory legendary whetstone. Used with these types weapons on alternative use, selected weapon permanently gets 25% bonus damage but is destroyed. So what it basically, I can just permanently boost a weapon.
Yeah.
That is amazing. I believed until I saw it with my own eyes. Have a tail, but I'm still squirrel. Stompy and OC all patrol activities in the sector. Holler, being barracks are in order. Don't think. Okay, yeah, still gotta build things for some of these people. Yeah, not enough food or treasure for that. In fact, I'm lacking in most things to build most things. Can make a Fletcher though, and it's a military type, so down here with the others, I guess. Go down and investigate it. Archer Mastery, so a run. I have to put a Lost Spark into this. Rare bow and treasure. We don't have a rare bow. Bow blade. Aha, so it can be a 7 damage sword, or we can transform it to fire arrows.
And unlike the other bow we've got, it doesn't increase its energy cost each time.
Brick arrow, structure arrow weapon. For each structure to the right, plus 2 damage. On use, deals 2 damage. So make a brick wall in front of this arrow and then fire. Expert bow, legendary. First arrow in the row. Fires first arrow in each row to the right. First arrow in each row to the right gets 3 damage boost.
And it's 4 tall, which means it could fire 4 at once.
Explosive arrow. So basically a bunch of different arrow types to be, plus new bows. First bow in each row to the right. This is a 3 tall. Plus gives an extra 1 damage to. And if I had food, we could just get that.
Yep.
For each empty space to the right, plus 2 poison on use adds 2 poison to enemy.
So it doesn't deal damage directly, but applies a crap load of poison.
Use Peridot.
Which makes sense.
Interesting. I do have to check about how much, well, like, if there's things I can put towards stuff.
Yeah. Oh, there's a couple things that want the luck ring.
Yeah, I'm just taking a quick scroll through for. You can make a grapple, and then I could make a weapon rack, which is a military decoration. Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna throw a luck ring here. I guess I have two.
Because that lucky shiv would be a very nice item to find.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, yeah. Especially if I can line up the kill right. I just need a regular shiv. Use the shield that is this to make this.
Yep. But unlocking it's nice because it's basically just a better version of the other shield.
Yeah, that we can just find basically whenever now, because it's in the pool now. I guess on that note, technically this has 2, but these are kind of rare looking. Want a consumable. Do I even have one of those now? Nope.
I think we used them all in the boss fight.
Let's face it, I don't
just to get them out of the way.
Consumables. And he's got nothing for the time being. And she wants me to make that thing, which I can't afford
the magic
yet.
Thing. I feel like he's something that we're gonna want to do. Plus, his battle style setup's actually just something we do, so.
Yeah, we're doing his. So we have this random shield, which is apparently a weird 3-shaped shield.
Yeah, so probably put it in the upper left corner.
Regular white stone, on-use weapons in this row or column get 3 damage this combat. In this row or column.
So if neither cardinal direction.
So what I'm hearing is this way or this way. Let's see how this plays. Just off the bat.
And
Luck
we have nothing else to activate, so luck ring is nice.
I guess I can throw a liquid armor in there.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, we'll
Is the whetstone once per turn, or?
On use.
Cool.
So I can take a few
so
turns
we can use
and
it
just
3
buff
times.
it up.
Yeah, plus we don't have an actual weapon that has energy cost, so we can just immediately just buff all those up really high.
Though our shield is a very costly.
Yeah.
Let's see what's over here. Dead mole. You kneel and pray for him, your good deed strengthens you. Maybe it's just... Oh, that's where the 5 extra health comes in.
Oh. Okay.
5 experience. Basically guaranteed a level up.
Well, technically, you're already at a level.
Yeah, but I think I have to actually clear a fight for kind of thing.
Snails.
So, if I'm looking at this right, I'm gonna wanna...
You can buff them all up by 9 damage up.
Well, I do want to do blocks to not take damage to start. If I do that, that should only take 1 damage. I can be fine with that.
And the whetstone is per combat, so...
Yeah, so that's 6 damage boosted to each of these, so 8 damage.
And it stacks, and next turn it will still be at that, and just...
Yeah. This is amazing. And now 17 a smack.
So we just slaughter everything.
And yeah, we got level up. And it's in both row and column of this, so I could have
so the more cardinal direction we put for it, the better.
What is this? Roof. Structure item is heavy. Structures beneath this get +1 block. So this goes with those bricks that I never use.
Machete in this row.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out...
You'd have to move the daggers above it. So that it's got the 3 tiles up there.
Yeah, so we got like this.
Yep.
Dark. Wait, what is this? Floats, adjacent weapons get +1. Meh. Dice don't matter. Roof is only if I had bricks. Dynamite is meh. That, meh. I like this. So, now...
Now first we whetstone.
So that's 12 damage to everybody just off the bat. This is 19 damage to all enemies. And then... yeah.
And then the one survivor gets stabbed. We got some kind of weird bent arrow.
For each empty space to the right, damage boost. So, takes up more space, but at the same time covers more than 1 row.
I guess so. Honestly, not that great overall.
Yeah. Regen potion adds regen to self. Thorns, dynamite.
Might as well grab the thorns just because.
Must have a summer item above to use, on use, luck, and energy. Again, we throw that dice in there. I throw this key in there.
Someday maybe we will find something that actually wants a key.
And a regen potion. Why not? I still need to bring consumables back to the surface somehow, so... Murder incarnate.
We have sharpened all of our weapons and now I slice through everything.
Crossbow, arrows to the right get a minus 40% bonus to damage. Bubble. Consumable, uncommon, floats, on use at 2 regen, 2 haste, and 1 energy. I guess I could take a bubble.
Alright. We got another dart here. Darts are fun. That's about it. Tossing the key for a new weapon. Okay.
I mean, even though they're a consumable weapon,
they still get affected by the whetstone.
Yep. Might as well grab this money and on to the next stage. You guys are having a bad day.
Sharpen, 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 stop.
Yeah. Just...
I just hear you sharpening your blades.
Pretty much. Okay, we've maxed out the space for this, so now we start packing in little spots for me to put extra stuff.
Yeah, I guess so.
Kung Fu sticks adds damage equal to your current burn.
You don't burn.
Lance piercing on use deals
we
11
did need that
damage to all
something.
enemies, plus 1 to the energy cost for this turn.
That would be pretty. It's an AoE, so it would be pretty good if we sharpened it.
Yeah, I'm thinking I put you there. It takes energy, so I probably won't be using it.
I won't be using it too much. However, if they're it is an AoE, so
yeah. So maybe if I take
enough sharpening,
less, or if they go to more than 1 turn.
Yeah.
And nothing else here really is.
Yep. Versus this is kind of crap.
I don't really want a cleaver, sir. Cleavers are of no help for me. Though to be fair, seems that they bounce off each other the way the whetstone goes, maybe, but I'm kind of still preferring the using all of my energy on the whetstone and then just murder.
More XP. Treasure.
Floats, adjacent weapons. That's a rough
Another
whetstone.
but
not as good as the normal. Yeah, pretty much this is the what you'd have before you get this, because this is the rare.
Yep.
This being the ultimate version, this is the only what's around you. Shoe is useless because I
really
can't put it
here.
there, so yeah. We already went to that. Did we go to this one?
Oh, that's a chef dude.
I thought that's what this one was. Yeah, well, yeah, this is chef. Oh! No, this is spin guy. I was thinking of the other mole.
Last time he cursed us.
That looks like a cursed item. Tilted sword.
Honestly, I don't know if any of these are actually useful to us.
The one is extra energy. I would have to make some arrangements in the backpack, but the one is actually worth it here.
But is it worth getting a curse for it?
We do need to bring a curse back to the surface.
Yeah, true.
And there's no guarantee that we're going to land on curse. I guess we got that. One more spin. Seems to move over 1 spot per. Or not. One last try. Nope. Unlucky. Heavy blade. 8 damage. Add slow if I kill. Tilted sword. 7 damage each turn, plus 1 damage this combat. So the longer the combat goes on, the stronger it gets just in general. Insidious Buckler. Shield. Curse. On use, add 6 block. On take damage, add 2 poison to self. Now, I'll throw out this bottle of liquid armor for the shield. I guess they say curse on them when it's like part of what they are. This is too big and too heavy to try to use. These, while interesting, take energy, and I kind of prefer the no energy cost, you know? So, it's a bit of a waste, but whatever. That guy survived. Take damage. Been a while since
we get poisoned because we take when we take damage. We get poisoned thanks to this curse thing.
Well, luckily they don't last a second turn because
so you've sharpened your weapons even further. Ooh, another shift. You have a little shirt.
Left block. Innate 6 block.
That's nice. Block some of that damage for you.
Oh, damn it. I didn't realize it did like that.
Yeah, we lost our knife though, which sucks.
Yeah, that's my bad. I didn't know that that's how that worked. At least I can do like that.
Yeah, sucks that we missed out on a ship though, because that's a lot more damage.
I know. Damn it. It's what I get for never using those things. I try to use it thinking, well, maybe. Let's go get this money off the ground. Ah, there's a fucking bot.
I'm on it.
Why are people assholes like this? Thank you, Techno. Bag of treasure for Haversack Hill. I'll sell this guy regen potion. Take this kunai. And I'll move the luck ring over there to put that there. Ever since we've done that arrow quest, there's just a crap ton of arrows that are just not helpful. Alright, I guess on to the next floor, which would be a boss. Interesting. There's more things beyond the boss than just the way out this time.
Interesting.
Ultra Knight.
Parcel is here too.
Stack when defeated. Creates new enemies. You'll get total experience for defeating him. Each combat adds Rough Hide and Rage. Rough Hide damage from projectiles is reduced by 50%. Lasts until combat ends.
Oh, good thing we don't have too many Well, we got a shuriken, but...
Power when defeated creates new enemies.
So basically he splits off into smaller versions of himself, I guess.
I do need to actually block a little bit, so...
Yep.
A little bit of that energy towards a block. It's not going to be a full block, but it does block. Boop, 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 boop. Crystal Gauntlets. Adjacent melee weapon gets +3 damage. But it's also a really weird shape.
Yeah.
We'll skip over that. Sir's not gonna like where his health ends up.
Yep. Because we have very much sharpened these.
There's 3 mice in a suit. Head honcho, the muscle, and the leg man.
And now we use the cleaver.
Yeah. We'll add 2 haste to all enemies and add rage to all enemies. This guy's doing nothing and this guy's shielding. Defender, anyone behind them cannot be targeted. Power, lonely when alone, changes behavior in future turns. Shetty?
Yep.
It outright killed him. And Shieldy Boy, have a shuriken. You, sir, will end you on your next turn. There we go. And I get a level up. More space for the backpack.
Yep. More room to put stuff.
We can get Coral, a Spring Gem, or a Brutal Bombstone. Relic, all weapons get plus 500% bonus damage. All weapons get this effect applied, on use destroyed. Relic decreases the cost of all adjacent items to 0 energy. All adjacent items get this effect applied, on use disabled for 1 turn. So I get it free, but then it's disabled for a turn. Or Coral, when combat ends, select a common item to be duplicated. Side note, shivs are common.
Time to duplicate a bunch of shivs.
Coral, you're coming with me. There's a staircase there to Enchanted Swamp. There's a staircase there to the Deep Cave. A healer, parcel,
We have the Deep Cave, we don't have
and
Enchanted.
valuable. Huh?
We don't have the Enchanted Swamp, but we do have Deep Caves. We can heal up.
Porcupines have traveling clinics throughout the dungeon. They seek to heal the animals who venture deep into the dangers here. Change. For 4 gold, I can heal 25 health. For 10 gold, I can gain 5 max health. Or for 10,
And that's how you
cleanse
get
all
rid of
curses.
curses.
I think we boost max health.
Yeah. And then we got parcels, so we can send things back to the surface.
Now to you, feel great strength rising in your palms. Visible in it, but it almost feels that you are floating. And yeah, parcel here. Take items to and from Haversack Hill. To and from.
Oh, so we can retrieve items?
Maybe?
So there's actually a reason to keep things?
Maybe. I didn't sell things before.
Well,
and
let's
it's
give
not
him the
showing
cursed
those
thing and,
objects. Yeah, cursed
give him the
object
cursed
can
thing,
go. This
objects
needs
that
to
need to
go.
get sent
that
back.
needs to go. So yeah, he has limited what he can take back. It says to and from, but I think it's mostly just the from here to there. I could be wrong. Have a consumable.
That's about all we need to give him. I think we have to have that shield to complete the quest.
Maybe. Anywho, with that, I guess, yeah, when I leave, he leave. And now he's gone, so you can't come back to him once you go to him. Should have probably stopped here first, but oh well.
Yeah.
Regenerative white
regen?
stone.
There's a nice slot that we had taken up by something that can be used there.
For each item below, gain block. On take damage, disables below. Honestly, I don't care about that thing, so, yeah.
Let's call it good. But now we can get healing as well as damage. We just gotta figure out which one we activate at any given time.
So
Deep cave, because we don't have
pathway blocked, but if I go here... This should have new, basically everything. We'll add a dodge.
He's gonna try to avoid this.
He dodged. So that's something I'll have to watch for. On the turn. Power, reactive, removed at end of turn. When 14 damage is received, change intention to not take any
whack
damage.
him and he won't. Yeah.
And I have to whack him for 14 damage.
Which we should be able to do
Honestly,
pretty easy.
not hard. I just... Dodge is the first thing, but then 20 damage a whack afterwards, and I'll use this just for the added luck at the end.
Yep, finish it.
Select a common item to be duplicated. One of
Cheers.
these. So we get to throw that in for free. Let's see. Tilted sword, hot stones, a lot of hot stones. That's a cleaver. When a cleaver kills non-summon enemy, +1 damage for the combat, which is kind of useless because unless they're a summoner. I'm thinking I just stick you in there for right now.
Yeah, because it's got a couple uses and it can charge up with it.
Take that, just have, and... accessory... Yeah, I'll bring a cleaver just so I can have a cleaver home, maybe, if I don't find something else better between now and then. That's a shop, I might just sell it. Armadillo. Each combat starts with 20 block.
We'll get past that pretty quick.
Yeah.
You might want to start applying heals to some of it instead of damage for some of this, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to play a little bit more defensively for a minute, because we do need the health. In terms of block, I can't really block, so I'm thinking... There. I don't have to worry about that.
Yep, and then we can put a healing on our dagger and cleaver. And buff everything's power.
And that's a lot of slime. I'm gonna have to unfortunately deal with this
Waste
slime.
energy to deal with it.
Because, playing hardball, and that's with weaken on them.
Mm-hmm.
Still gonna have to do that, and that leaves me only 1 energy. We could use more healing, so... And then this will hurt a little bit, but we're healing, so it's fine. The fact that these things are just getting uber powered every time I turn around.
And now we've stabbed him 1,000,000 times. Some more Shiv.
Put Shiv there, and then...
Sunflower Shiv. Probably can move the luck ring out of the...
Yeah, that meant to get moved out too. But this also does work too.
But either a dart or a sharkin fell that last slot.
Throwing shuriken, that's a random arrow.
Yeah, it's not a dart, okay.
Yeah, no, that's a hard hat. Technically, drink is a heal plus turns into a weapon.
Yeah.
I'll take that with. Worst case, worst, I get a consumable for the end. Locked. Ah, that's where keys come into play.
So I guess all the chests on the first floor are just locked, but...
Now that, or we've just been getting lucky. I smell treasure nearby. As his eyes turn to you, he jumps. You snuggle up me. He says, I'm a scavenger. I find things down here. Invest in my search. Item type, gold. Pay for scavenge. Weapon, armor, shield, consumable, or accessory. And we can put as much a 5, a 10, a 15, or a 30 towards gold, and he'll go get something.
Well, with a comment here, we might end up with another Shiv.
Yeah. Do we want to spend money on him?
Sure. Let's just see what he does.
Around and see what I can find. I'll be in touch. He runs off, his nose to the floor. I guess that means come
We'll
by
find him
to-
again later. Yeah, the bunny, that guy is really aggressive.
Yeah, this guy is the dodgy boy. This guy is... Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Are we doing that just to make sure they can't kill me? Everybody take some damage. And then get shivved. I believe we'll be taking damage here, but that's fine.
Yeah, take about 10, a bit over that.
Then I started stabbing.
And you didn't stop until they were all dead.
Pretty much, yeah.
Probably replace the cup with another Shiv.
Yeah. Do I want to start making sunflower shivs?
Yeah, let's
technically,
let's
if
go
I
for
found a
sunflower.
solar panel, think about this.
Oh yeah, if you found a solar panel, that would be brutal.
Potted aloe, consumable, uncommon, on use, heals 6 HP, removes 5 poison, destroyed. Missionary tools, legendary, can be used 1 time each combat, on use, creates a brick in this row. So a way to start building that house.
Yep.
Old log, ingredient, uncommon, on use, creates a herb in this row.
So it creates consumables.
I guess. And then...
Honestly, outside of our shiv we created.
Yeah. In which case, yeah, I'll drop the empty cup for... just cuz.
Just because it's better overall.
Yeah. Take money. Guess maybe we see that other guy on the other floor.
More shiv.
Paladin sword. Yeah. Do I sell the lance or are we holding on to it?
Hold on to it because we need it for crafting something.
I should have sent it up to the surface, shouldn't I?
Yeah, we weren't thinking.
Same with this cleaver.
Yeah.
Oh well. We know better for next time, I guess. I think next floor? Or wait, actually there's a chest here.
It's
Oh
locked.
yeah, that's locked. And we don't have any keys, so next floor. Money. Merchant, what you got? Holy shit.
Another whetstone.
Yeah.
Having additional ones doesn't really
I
help.
know, but just the idea that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Philosopher's Stone can be used 1 time each turn. When this destroys an item, add an energy on use. Adjacent and diagonal consumables are destroyed.
So destroys consumables to give you energy.
Yeah. Now, I'll be smarter about it this time. I'll buy a dice. And off to the fights. Dodgy boy, who starts with dodge, armor boy, and basic rabbit. Take damage, you stupid creatures.
I have enough knives to knock you out.
Might as well stab him. So yeah, it starts at like 1, and because we boosted it up so much.
Yep.
Because we have so many of them.
We just keep on stabbing with massively increased.
Gonna level up. More space.
Cool. Which means we can put the lance somewhere else and put more shivs and
Yeah. More storage space for the more useless.
Yep, so we can move that lance over there and put some shits in place.
Alright, there's a key.
Yep, we're gonna need it. And the sun, but...
Sun goes to items below. We don't have much verticality.
Yeah.
Being in it.
Unless we rearrange things and put the cleaver over on one of the sides. If we took the cleaver from the top and turned it sideways and put it on the side.
You're talking the machete?
Yeah, machete, not cleaver.
Cleaver's this, machete is that. Yeah, if we took... Yeah, I get what you're saying now. So you're saying put...
We move that over to the side, put all the sunflower shivs down there. And then we move things around there.
Okay, yeah. That gives them an innate boost, too. So, yeah, we can do it like that. That'll work. Okay, so that's that guy bringing us something, so we'll hold off on that.
Yep.
If I was hungry, you'd be dead already. The fox steps out from the shadows. Natural prey, he says. If we battle, I shall make short work of you, be friend or foe. What do you think, Techno?
I don't know. Sounds like he's probably going to be pretty tough if we tried to fight him.
Yeah, but also we're dealing massive amounts of damage.
Yeah, true.
And I feel like if I say friend, he's gonna give us something cursed.
Probably. I guess we could try to fight him.
Draws a sword, slowly sizing you up. Yeah, he's straight up boss. 30 damage. We'll be blocking a bit of that. I will be activating this to make sure I get some healing in. It means I don't get much damage on this, but we also have a lot of things going, so... Plus, these all do still have a boost, so... We'll be taking a lot of damage here. It's fine. And I guess he just plans on... smoke.
Defending this smoke.
When destroyed, creates smoke... When destroyed, creates smoke plumes and spaces in this column. When your turn ends, destroyed... On use destroyed.
Alright, so let's just go full offensive here. Max out the damage we got since he's not directly attacking you this turn.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of thinking about adding more on the healing just to make sure my health doesn't go bad if he hits again, because that's a heavy hit. As it goes, it looks like... So, create smoke plumes in spaces in the column. Destroyed, but when the turn ends, it's destroyed, or on use destroyed. Not entirely certain how that goes, I guess. But I'm gonna use this just to make sure I've got a healing factor to help outpace that damage I'm taking. Yeah. I'm not shielding, so definitely more damage on these. The sun ones are doing 12, the other ones are doing 11. This thing over here is 12 too, so cover a little bit of that damage he dealt us, deal a crap ton to him. Because the smoke's gotta go somewhere and it's column based, I'm thinking...
Put it on the key?
Yeah.
Where it's not really doing anything for us?
Yeah, so, and then 26
and he's gonna
damage.
Hit him pretty hard.
So I'm gonna have to at least reduce that. I'm gonna boost the healing again, boost the damage again, and start wailing. Because this point, I've basically healed up at least half of the last attack. I'm gonna be low, but I'm gonna be... Plus, I'm slowly healing some of this back up, because I'm healing 6 per turn. Plus, next turn, it'll be 7 per turn, or 8 per turn.
Yep, and we'll be killing him next turn.
You get the bit. He's doing
Just
the
make sure you
smoke
use your
thing
healing
again.
ones first.
Yeah, he's doing that again. So we'll be... And we can duplicate one of those. Water flask. Uncommon. 4 uses. Adds 1 energy. When out of uses, it's destroyed.
So more sharpens.
Yeah. Especially on an early turn. Fox Rapier. So this is how you get that, in which case this is a special item needed to bring back.
We are gonna wanna, grab it. We're gonna have to figure out how we're sorting inventory.
Money.
Unless we ditched the machete, but...
Both of those are legendary. I mean... I like the machete, but it's taking up a lot of space.
Yeah.
It is, it hits everybody, but at the same time, I'm dealing so much damage. The alternative would be getting rid of 3 other smaller items and moving things around. For instance, if I got rid of the cleaver, because it's pretty common, I could get rid of that dice and that key.
Yeah. Alright, and then figure out how we're rearranging things to make it work.
Pretty much, if I'm looking at this, probably move that over. If I move that over to there. It's just the awkward shapes of some of this stuff. I don't want to take that out of that slot.
I think it's probably our best course of action. Move to the left slot, just so we can have those 3.
Deals 10 damage, adds a block. Adjacent diagonal shields get... That doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
At least make it decent, I guess. And then... swap one of those for one of those.
Yeah. Just because it's basically an upgrade.
Oh, and we do get to choose more things to take.
We can take a shiv, replace one of the other shivs.
And as much as this sounds interesting, we just don't have the space for
Yeah.
it. And that I don't have space for.
Yeah. Maybe got more important things to occupy our inventory.
Yeah, gotta make sure I can deal the damage, so to speak. Unfortunate. Shop guy, what do you got going on here? Oh yeah, we already talked to you.
We've already been over there.
Damn it.
We threw away our keys.
This
so...
looks cursed.
Yeah, let's just not touch that.
He found something really bad for us, so
A really big halberd that only works if it's alone.
Oh, there is one of these hiding behind the map button.
Yeah, shiv. Okay, he did find something good for us.
dodgies and defense. It's a good thing I kept the machete.
Yep. Get a shield up to block all that damage.
Yep, and then I do need to kind of heal after that last
Yep.
one, so
put our healing on. That.
And just wail on. He lives.
Barely. He survived with 1 HP.
Problem is, those guys hit like tanks.
Yeah.
No matter what, I gotta do at least a little bit of shielding there. Gets her at 1. Okay, we can live with that. Lock you. Like that. Copy another one of those. None of those are of any consequence for us right now. Healer money. That's a vampire.
What's that guy do?
Deals vampirism, so hurts me.
He's going to be
heals
life
him.
stealing.
Yeah. Alright. Well. He's healthy too. Damn. Well, we can easily take out at least the first couple. And then block a bit of his damage, and yeah. Milady. When your turn ends, replaced with a on use, add 2 poison to self to destroy it. I don't know.
So it looks like it's a disease that'll get worse if you don't mess with it.
I'll get a little bit of health off and then wail him to death. Alright, this will replace our last regular shiv.
Yep.
Big fin. Fish consumable. Adds rage and health. Vampiric blade. Melee weapon. Vampiric. On use 2 damage.
So weak but has lifesteal.
Token of energy. I would have to level up again in order to be able to use that. But it's also something very good.
And we don't really need the coral anymore either. But actually we need to research that, don't we?
I was gonna... Well, there is another thing where we start with a coral and have to take it like our whole way through.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd be willing to ditch it now if you want.
You could. Because it'll get us an extra sharpen each turn. If we can get one more slot for it.
Yeah. And I'm not building a house, so the roof is not. Though to be fair, if you had the roof and those missionary tool things. Finish that. Goes to here. Let's see what the random event is. The cards hold your future or your doom. 6 guesses remaining. It's matching. Okay. Okay, so I guess it's match ones that whatever you match you get, I guess. Fish consumable on use, 1 energy.
Okay.
Well, that's a good one. Oh, curse. Unused, turns around, fires the first arrow in the row.
Yeah, so let's make sure to not get that one.
I know where the other one for it is. Ballista. Projectile for each space the destroyed item occupied. This gets 15 damage unused, deals 0 damage. Item to the left is destroyed. So bigger it is, the more damage it deals.
Basically, you're firing out whatever's behind it.
So yeah, bow is this one and that one. I got 0 guesses remaining. So I can't do anymore.
Alright.
Basically, I got this, I got that, and I got wizard
I have
cap.
no inventory space for any of it.
Yep. Each turn, remove 1 energy to add 4 mana. None of this stuff is anything I can hold. Could have used 1 time each combat to get a rocket. But yeah, because I can't hold any of it, it all just kind of goes into the ether. Badgers. Nothing real special about them, but they're beefy. Block some of that damage. Not enough to kill one. I'll be taking an amount of damage.
Take quite a bit, too.
This time I should be able to take out one of them. So if I do... start wailing him down. Still take damage, but not as bad.
Gosh. You can outpace it with healing.
Damn, another luck ring. That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Can't really afford to take any down to my damage right now,
Nope.
so... And then we got a cursed chest and a locked chest.
And there's no keys, and we don't want to mess with the cursed crap.
And then next floor, which is
Should
the
be
boss
the
fight.
boss.
What are you? Blade Master.
pretty
16
hard, it
damage to
seems.
start. Too bad we never got the level up to use that.
Yeah, unfortunate.
We take a little bit of damage, but we're okay. Now he wants to do 12 with some shields.
Isn't too bad.
Reactive. Removed at end of turn. Will attack for 30 to 35 damage if I do too much damage. He'll go full offensive if I hurt him too much. For sake of my own health, I will not hurt him that much. I accidentally hurt him that much.
Oh, might as well go all the way now.
So yeah, here's the thing. I didn't mean to actually hit him that much. I meant to hit him. I didn't think the second one would be that much damage. That'll be
You'll
25.
survive.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
So might as well throw all the damage at him now.
Ow. Now it's just a basic 16 again.
I think you're gonna want to go full offensive and go for the kill.
Well, here's the thing. We will heal. So no matter what, he can't kill.
Alright, Drew.
Because that and that, we'd still have 6. You see what I'm saying? And I don't think I would have gotten a kill. Yeah, I think I would have died if I went full offensive.
You realize the thing gives +3 damage to each of these, like, 20 weapons you've got here, right?
You realize he has like 40 health, right? He'll add spikes to himself, or turn into an attack for 10 to 20.
Yeah, you can kill him this turn.
Yeah. We still have some health. Nothing from him, because it's the last bit. New item unlocked, the golden stone.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh, you got it open.
Interesting. A vision of danger. Attuned to the harmony of the dungeon, you will now see visions of the upcoming boss.
I guess it gives you a warning about the boss is going to
Whenever
be.
you go into a new part of the dungeon, search for a vision. The vision will show you the most powerful enemy that you will need to face. That way you can better prepare. And held off reading until we were back. Well, what does it say? Dear Lewis and Curse. Just feared something I need to do. Something is changing down there. Feel it even home. Rolling as the very bones of the world are coming to a point. I can't logically explain it, but I have to go down there and see it for myself. We may not see each other again. Take care first for me, and love and cheers your curse. Your eyes are just like me. I know there will be no point in trying to stop you, and then I say I'll see you in the deepest point in the dungeon. Over a year, she could have written that note at any time. Except that... Okay. Back, we're already storing your inventory. Backpack in town, you see them with everything else you brought back to. Hey, Floof. Well, customer, you've earned a reward. Pouch. Accessory, uncommon. Store things inside. They can't be used, though.
That sounds useful.
Yes. For items that I'm just looking to bring up. Just increases delivery service with goods. Now, I wonder if that's, like, something I have to find, or if I just...
Yeah, it says it's an uncommon, so it probably is something you have to find.
Still more areas to unlock. Lost sparks. 2 of them for key to bramble. I only have 1 though.
Yeah, since we use the other one to unlock something.
Yeah, she still wants. I should have a consumable for you now. I have a bubble. Commercial building.
Here you go. You can eat this bubble. You can drink this bubble in your tavern.
Forge. Forges can now be found in the dungeon. You can upgrade items there. So, my friends. Blacksmith, it's all armor. I mean, I guess technically I can make it so the slat shield appears.
Yeah.
Or if I wanted to spend other stuff for... Huh?
We already did with the slat shield.
Yeah, I did. It's hard to tell when it's some of these. A few of these where it's like I could make it so it appears. If, like this one here, I could. But I don't really care about the shields as much as some of the others.
Yeah.
Didn't end up bringing the cleaver up. We didn't bring we needed a shiv.
Crap.
Oh, well.
And all those shivs. We turned them all into
Fox
sunflowers.
rapier can turn into regular rapier.
We can put that in there. That's the whole reason we brought it back with us.
And then this wanted a curse, so brought a machete. So that brought a chopped sword.
There's where we need the lance.
Yep. And I guess this counts as a rare for us.
Yep. So we can go make this that spear that gets really powerful over time. Here we have lots of daggers just throw everywhere.
Or anything that just wants basic melee kind of thing. Guess I can throw a grapple in, even though it won't be too useful. I put everything in that I can, I think. Oh no, it made a new thing. Hatchet.
Oh.
Can be used one time each turn. If you have any armor, -4 damage. On use, 5 damage. So, a much more damaging version of the shiv, and I have to have a
But only if you're not wearing armor.
So I guess as I unlock
new things, new recipes will become available.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting, at least. Some of those in. stuff.
It's kind of on its own right now.
Yeah,
I'd probably put it somewhere you can access.
that's why I put it back over this way. Now I don't have enough food for anything else. I don't know what exactly it boosts for these.
I don't know.
It says efficiency, but I don't know what efficiency they'd get, so to speak, but...
Well, I know it produces items, so maybe it makes it
Oh
more.
yeah, I forgot they do, yeah. So I guess more, the hammers. Oh yeah, you still wanted that, magical thing. This takes an expedition. Lost Spark, plus stuff from if I actually complete her quest. Totem. Take it to the Enchanted Swamp. Basically, now I can find her, but I guess I have to have that to deal with her. On kill, non-summon creates a fish in an adjacent space. On use, 10 damage, plus 1 energy cost for the combat. I don't think we have any fish.
No.
Okay. You know that point where I realized too, the farm is essentially on the other side of this river that I can't pass. All of them. So the entire town's food supply is across.
I'm sure eventually they'll give us a recipe for a bridge.
Yeah. It's something I wasn't thinking about when planning, you know.
We just gotta send the semi-aquatic people over there.
And these have use. I feel like there's something to this, but...
Yeah, probably that person who the librarian
Yeah.
Tasty Fly, I know, I saw the shopkeeper was asking about it in the dungeon.
Oh.
So I wonder if it's like a special sell item for him.
Yeah, so he is a one-way aspect. Well, on that note, it's too late to start another one, so...
Yep.
Save this up here. And with that, we'll call this one a night. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope you all enjoyed.
See you next time.
Adios.